Welcome to the RRUK Racing Truck League, this time at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for round number 8. This 2.5 mile oval course is kind of a square oval, originally paved in brick but now in asphalt. Our current league championship consists of Richard Wild up front leading the way, with myself in second, with John Jenkins my closest rival, with Tom Drabble coming in quick. Speaking of Tom Drabble, he only managed to qualify 11th for this race, with Aaron and Adam the only two who managed to break the 24-second barrier. Tom Stanley was the quickest of the remaining ones. I managed to qualify down in 14th, with John Jenkins in 7th.
Green, green, green! Car inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there. Clear.
I'll catch you there, Pete.
No, you're good, mate. You pushed me straight again.
Minute 3.61.
Let me know if we'll get past that.
That's the first lap or so out the way. Hopefully things will settle down a bit now. Hopefully I can keep up with them. Turns out I'm not very good at this track. Well, slow anyway.
54.92.
So I'm going to try and look after the tyres, not squeal them too much around the corners. Try and get good smooth exits and draft past people.
Outside. Clear outside.
Bit early to have made a dive down the inside there, I think. So.
What are we on that?
55.275.
Especially against Matt, I owe him some clean passes rather than bumping into him, because I've been the result of his end of his race. At least once this season, that I'm don't want to make it twice.
.129. Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. Clear.
So you're going to get the switch back. I've just got enough momentum out the corner.
55.261.
I'm going to make sure I don't run wide in turn 1.
Go, Dougie.
Cheers, mate. John Jenkins is 1.5 seconds ahead of me. That means I could be out the draft, so...
.977.
What happened then?
I got a bit of a slide on and the heat of the back tyres.
So some of the voices you're hearing are team speak. They are members of the team. Once again, if they say anything that they may regret later in the heat of the moment, then apologise on their behalf.
.107.
Turn 1's getting tricky.
.187.
Don't seem to be making much headway on John. He's taking a wider line, it looks like, in some of these corners, which might be easier on his tyres perhaps. Yeah, I slid those a bit. Lost a bit of time as well.
.403.
Go on, mate.
Took that a little bit better that time, took a couple of tenths off him then.
.55.335.
You gonna get me in a few laps, John?
That's the plan, mate. Is he trying a bit of psychology there on me? Let's find out if it works or not. Well, definitely needs draft now, which is not so good for the corners, but
outside. Keep low. Keep low. Clear outside.
he didn't put up much of a fight there, so. Cheers, John. Thanks, mate.
You're in the top 10.
Do that again and I'm just going to turn you in the fence, just to warn you.
So in 10th place, they are 3 seconds ahead of me now. They are side by side, so they're not exactly going as fast as they could be going. Another 21 laps of fuel.
55.291.
Tyres fell off, Tom.
No, hit the wall.
Oh.
So I have to change my strategy. Have to pit early. I don't see it having any cautions.
You're blinking like a bitch.
Oh wow, that was major.
I think I'm beginning to struggle with tyres a bit myself. You coming back at me, are you, John?
Yeah, a little bit. I've not got enough run here though.
5.424.
My tyres just went off, and they're coming back a little bit now, I think.
Well, when you think you're close enough and you want to have a stab at it, sort of let me know. I won't fight you too much. Unless it's the last couple of laps, in which case, stay where you are.
Yeah.
In which case, lucky.
I might find my tyres will go off again.
Did you slow down a bit and cool them off, maybe? They get hot.
They did get hot, I was struggling.
55.163.
Wow, watch them two corners alone.
They've gone again. As soon as I start pushing, they go.
55.133.
Right, overshot that corner terribly.
Oh, that second corner.
.329.
.1 seconds. I've dropped 10th since last time I looked. .4 seconds, that's not
You
the
take
right
damage, don't
direction.
you, or do you get away with it?
I think it's not turning left as quick. Should be alright.
As long as it's alright going right, you'll be alright.
.15 laps of fuel, lap 20.
55.208.
So I think we can do 34 laps of fuel. 50. 46. So we're in the fuel window, aren't we? That's right.
Jonas, I'm pitting, mate.
Okay.
John's coming up the inside.
Inside. 55.645. Stay high. Keep high. Still there. Clear
Pitting as well,
inside.
Doug.
Yeah,
Damage.
the wall did me. Need to get it fixed. It's just slow.
Cheers, John.
Saw you coming.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. 55.988. Clear.
Gave him room, but he didn't quite manage to make it. And then Seem to lose a momentum there, so
.285.
it's going to get me this time, I think.
Inside. Stay high. Clear.
Right, you backed out. I'm not going to give it to him, but left him room in case he wanted it.
.762.
I am thinking about pitting though. Grab 2 tyres before we get too bad.
Oh, you've got me here, John.
I don't know, you might have enough to make the corner.
Inside. 55.337. Stay high.
Oh, brushed the wall. Does that change things? Didn't even get a 0x. Is there damage? Never know.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Why so many people pitted early?
5.279. .266.
Got a slow exit.
About the same as mine. Thinking of pitting next lap though.
.394.
8.5 would do us, won't it?
Inside. Still there.
No idea. I'm just working it out now.
That's what I went with. I'm hoping I'm going to be
Clear
right.
inside.
Whoa! Guess that's me pitting this time around.
I'm going one more into Casey running the back of me. So as John Jenkins came into this turn and washed up into the wall, things could have been a lot worse for both me and Paul behind, but luckily he was able to keep it down into the infield grass and bring his car back under control. He made things a little bit worse for himself here, where he then accelerated up or braked to get down to pit lane speed and made a bit of a mess of it. It's not how you enter the pits, John. Bad luck.
Rich may have got a penalty, Andy.
099. You're in 4th position.
Yeah, he turned into the pit without saying anything. I almost ran in the back. That scared me.
No, I think he came across the track. He forgot about pit exit.
I thought it might have been a speeding penalty.
He would have took that in the pit.
Guess my hand was forced there, John.
Laps of fuel then.
Was a bit.
Stick it in the wall.
54.92.
Yeah, but
Now
literally on
third.
turn 4, so I managed to dive across into the pits.
One way to slow down. So 8.5 is enough, isn't it?
I hope.
Cheers, Mark.
Again, Andy, if you're faster, go past, mate.
I think I'm only faster through certain sections.
Go for it a little bit.
20
You
more
got fresher
laps.
tyres though.
So I could be inside this one.
Go for it.
The leader's pitting now.
Right, took 2 tyres, so got to be a little bit careful for a lap or two that I don't spin out on these. There it is,
Outside,
10th
the leader's
place
pitting
going
now.
by.
Clear. The leader's pitting now. 1.392.
So 10th place. That's about where I was before the pit stop started. Pretty close to a car. Hopefully I can hang on to his draft. Tyres are settling down so I can relax a little bit more.
54.668.
It's like Lucas is perhaps just pulling away from me a little bit.
The leader's pitting now. .832.
I think I've eaten my tyres up trying to close Rich down on that.
Cool.
So about 15, 16 laps to go.
That's like. We'll go inside then, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So is the
Or not.
54.754.
as the pit stops sort of shake themselves out. I'm up to 8th.
Got the guy behind us catching as well.
Right, yeah.
Paul Bird is down in 11th. That's who I was racing with. I'm not sure where John Jenkins is. He obviously lost a bit more time than the rest of us.
Surprised me, like we're both dirt tracking out with these guns.
So I'm hanging on to Lucas there, so that's good.
55.039.
Seem to be slightly pulling away from Jonas. I got 15 laps of fuel, do 36, 46. Yeah, that's just really close. That's spot on, I think. Keep an eye on that because that's close enough to be a little bit of a worry. Lucas is now 0.9 seconds away and beginning to lose him.
55.191.
Corners like that will only let him get further away. He's now got a second away, so you start thinking that you lose the draft at that point. So likely to fall back into the clutches of Jonas.
Keep on tapping the wall.
But me and Andy Nee hit the wall.
That's Jonas who keeps tapping the wall, so
55.276.
that might explain more about why he's still behind me than the draft, which would be good because I'm practically lost.
Everyone loose and then he creamed it in the wall.
Oops, sounds like
We
there's
should
some
stop trying to
trouble ahead.
draft.
Yeah.
Andy's 6 seconds ahead, so I don't think he's got anything to worry about us catching him, to be honest. Unless something goes really wrong with him there. So my best lap is 54.0. I'm currently doing second and a bit over that.
55.312.
I'll say hi, Tom.
10-4.
Ten laps of fuel.
Thank you.
55.176. You've got 10 laps to go.
Hang on.
I'm gonna have to save gas.
You can work your own way around. You're probably going to pass me in a minute because I'm going to have to fuel save my lap short and feeling. Whoopsie. Yep.
Just get out just a second earlier.
I think I've got two laps worth of fuel left.
How much did you take, Tom?
I took a full tank at lap 20. So I should have one, maybe 2 laps worth spare at the end of it.
I think I'm spot on, but that means it's going to splutter before the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you pitted about 2 laps after me, John.
55.189.
So yeah, you probably just have enough.
Yeah, but I didn't take a full tank. I took the same amount as you.
Lifting course and half throttle all the way, mate.
Yeah. They always run out of fuel around here.
That's gonna hurt badly, especially here.
Yep.
8 laps of fuel, 42. Whoa.
55.538.
Nice caution, a couple of laps to the end would be great.
No, it wouldn't.
going past if you need to then.
No, I'm good. I'm quite happy. Got Lucas catching it though.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to have to let him by when he gets to me.
Yeah, Roger.
I'm going to try clutching through the corners and see whether that saves even more. 7 laps of fuel at the line.
55.693.
Alright. I think I'm good. Six laps of fuel at the line to do 5 laps.
That car's a lap down. 55.634. Car outside. Clear outside. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. That's more than enough to finish.
Well, my spotter's confident. So I think I've saved enough now, let's go for it.
55.15. You've got 5 laps to go.
And he's trying to sit in Lucas's draft, so he doesn't need so much gas, I should think. It's going to be close. He's not giving up too much speed.
55.084.
Trouble we got is Tom Drabble's behind pretty close now, and he's quick, and he's not far enough back as far as I'm concerned. We're going to lose the place to Tom behind us though, I think.
You should have enough, mate. I'm literally half a lap short.
55.447.
I was wondering where Tom was. I thought he would have been up in the top 5.
Well, he was before we pitted. He was ahead of me when we pitted it.
Lost quite a bit. Because he was in front of you, weren't he? At one point when you were overtaking me.
Yeah, well, before I pitted, he was a second ahead of me. Must have got a penalty with it.
Big time in my little crash. Had to reverse on the straight to get back in the pit lane. So I reckon I've lost about 15 seconds.
If you want to be past John, just let us know, mate.
I can't catch you to get past you, mate. Are you still saving fuel?
Yeah, I'm about 3/4 throttle down straight.
Now they're giving me a little bump to the end there, John.
With any luck, I might get you at the end of this straight or the end of the next, probably.
The car outside. You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. Keep low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
If you're on dry, Andy, stay where you are and I'll push you on.
Clear.
Alright, you then.
Cheers, Andy.
Come on.
55.703.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up hard, you. No, not. Go past, go past.
Tom's getting close.
You're close,
to really push.
Well done, Aaron. Good win, mate.
Just keep going on, then.
Stop, well done. Cheers, guys. I'm not sure what sort of wizardry you pulled in the pit, Adam, but I thought you had it, huh?
There's the flag.
Yeah, I don't know, you got up with that.
Great job. You did really well.
You just lost
And
the
I'm
shit
out.
in the place, isn't it, Pete?
Ah, don't matter me, mate.
I'm out of gas.
People ran out of fuel.
In turn 1 after the checker.
Yeah, I now coming out with turn 2 on the last lap.
I'll push you to the pit lane now, John.
So I ran out of gas just past the finishing line, and needed a little bit of a push from Jonas here to make it round to the pit lane again. Not that I really needed it, could have parked, but it's always nice to finish in the pit lane, isn't it? So thanks for the push, Jonas. So there's the finishing race standings there, with Aaron once again our defending champion winning that race. It's a little way off in the championship, but a few more races like that and he might well catch us up, with Adam in second and Andy in third. I came in 7th, which I'm particularly pleased of, because I certainly didn't have a 7th place car or driver skill, to be fair. And I think a couple of pit lane speeding penalties for some of the other drivers probably helped me in that. So this is how the championship looks now. Richard Wilde has pulled a even greater distance from the rest of the pack. He's going to take some beating. I've added a few more points to my 2nd place position, with Tom Drabble finishing just behind me, and John Jenkins is now dropping to 4th place. While you're here, watch the Bristol race on the icon on the bottom left hand corner there. The icon right in the middle will give you the playlist for the entire series, and when we do it, the Martinsville race will be on the right hand side. Alan's view will be available under his icon there, so have a look at his view, because it's usually good to see the same race from a different person's perspective. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week at Martinsville.